Describe your favorite animal. You should say what kind of animal it is. Describe it briefly. Why you like the animal. And describe why it is your favorite animal. Answer. There are various majestic creatures that inhabit our lands, but the one that fascinates me the most are dogs. Everyone knows that a dog is a man's best friend. Dogs were the first species to be domesticated around 10,000 years ago and have lived side by side with humans ever since. However, there are more than just great pets. And that's why I am in enthusiastic agreement with the idea that our four-legged friends make the world a brighter place, and many of us have experienced the pleasures and companionship of sharing our lives with a dog. Dogs are generally loyal, loving, uncritical, entertaining, and always willing to take us out for a walk. And for some people, dogs are just a near panacea. There's an old saying, which is certainly true, I believe, that pets and dogs repay the love you give them tenfold. As for myself, I haven't always been a dog person, I should say. The only pet I had growing up was a stick insect. Not the most rewarding of companions, huh? And I never wanted a dog. But a few years ago, I got a little rescue mutt called Rascal with an X. We share custody, a very modern arrangement. And he changed my life. That isn't hyperbole. He really did. I have always been prone to depression, but Rascal has made me a much more sanguine person. Seeing the excitement he gets out of the littlest things, like a squirrel, a ball, a pungent rubbish bin, is a constant reminder that the world is full of wonders, and we are lucky to be alive. It is a constant reminder to slow down, smell the roses, and find joy in small things. And if I am feeling down, Rascal forces me to go out of bed and take him for a walk. For me, nothing beats a long walk with your four-legged friend on a fresh spring morning, or seeing the joy on their faces when you pick up a ball and they know it's playtime in the local park. Even relaxing at home feels better in each other's company. And you know what? As a famous saying goes, if you want a friend in Washington, get a dog. The tradition of dogs in the White House is well established. In fact, nearly every commander-in-chief has kept at least a dog during their term. President Barack Obama had Bo, a Portuguese water dog. President George Bush had Barney, a Scottish terrier. President John F. Kennedy had Clipper, a German Shepherd. President Harry Truman had Feller, a Cocker Spaniel. President Lyndon B. Johnson had Kimberly, a Beagle. President Richard Nixon had King Timoho, an Irish setter, and Vicky, a poodle. President Gerald Ford had Liberty, a golden retriever. But no former American president had more animals than Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th President of the United States. From 1901 to 1909, he took the idea of animals in the White House to another level. He pretty much had a zoo. He had a zoo, you know. His impressive menagerie included more than 8 horses, 2 ponies, pups aplenty, 2 cats, a rabbit, 5 snakes, 5 guinea pigs, 2 kangaroo rats, a flying squirrel, a piebald rat, 2 parrots, a barn owl, a one-legged rooster, a macaw, a hen, a badger, 5 bears, a lion, a hyena, and a wild cat, a coyote, a zebra, a lizard, a pig, and a raccoon. Would you believe that? In fact, President Donald Trump is the first US president in more than 100 years not to have a pet. But, why did the presidents raise dogs? Well, that might be because having a dog makes living in metropolitan areas such as Washington, D.C., Tokyo, Paris, London, or Hanoi a much chummier experience. People smile as you pass. You have pleasant chin wags with strangers. I think it's also about puzzling and unusually unique effect dogs give to people, which is what scientists call the trustworthiness effect, which has been replicated in studies in several different nations. A large and growing body of literature has proven that people with dogs instantly become more trustworthy in the eyes of the person who's encountering that person. And I think it also explains a lot of the effects of dog-assisted therapy, during which the magic is actually in making the person with the dog much more approachable. The dog is changing people's perception of the person doing the therapy, and this is the trustworthiness factor I am mentioning. Dogs really are nature's antidepressant, and with the world looking darker by the day, I reckon we could all do with upping our dose. And that is the end of my answer. Thank you.